coming on. Now, share your screen with your audience. Okay. Mute. Share screen. Oh, this is already a comedy of Murphy's Law errors. I have Murphy's Law syndrome going on where if anything can go wrong. Yeah, I don't know. I've never done this before, so thanks everybody who will bear with me and tolerate this. And then I'm trying to set it up and I haven't even heard is just drilling away at something. I read this for months, and all of a sudden the guy, two-floor Wi-Fi, which is usually dependable, is usually quite good. Also, my Wi-Fi is just it's gone down to one or two bars. So I don't know though if that's something didn't enjoy the live streaming. I don't know what, but so then I restarted, and I really hope this I can figure out how to do this. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm not really I'm really not great at internet stuff. Like I can kind of figure my way through YouTube, sort of, mostly. There's things on like X or Twitter. I don't even know there's probably lots of things you can do. I don't know how. Like I don't know half the options or anything else. And then this is kind of new to me. I don't know exactly how this thing will all work out. So that's what I'm going to do for now. I'm not going to look lovely, and we're going to just try to figure it out. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, Freedom Alberta 47, Alberta Independence. Let's go. I always think that's like a catchphrase, isn't it? Like, let's go. Like I see that all the time. And I always wonder where if you're on a website and it's loading, it'll go, let's go. But I just think it's actually interesting because it really applies to Alberta. And that's what we're saying is, let's go. That could be a referendum question. I'm going to try to see if I can, my laptop, or like they're not super political. You know what? I think it sounds like. And I don't know what I would more stable connection. And okay, unfortunately, I think I'm freezing up, I'm locking up. So I don't know. It's a weird thing because usually my connection is quite good. So maybe I thought that, but I have not tried it with a live stream. So maybe it's not as good as I thought. But it's strange too, because just about an hour ago, I was like, I'm going to try this live stream thing. And then are collapsing. And I go, well, I haven't even seen that happen I don't think I've ever seen that happen. So what? I'm again, murdering you guys if everybody just leaves, because you're going to go, I can't watch a screen keep turning on and off over and over again. Yeah, you know what? I can see there's all kinds of goofy stuff going on. And for sure, either it's my laptop or something is not enjoying doing a live stream. I'm going to keep going though, just in case it's actually getting through now. Yeah, so Freedom Alberta 47, you brought that up. It's not normal. Like around the world, people do not pay this much money to in Canada. Yeah, what is it 3? I mean, I look down here, a big 3, right? No, this is like a criminal racket that they've got going, some kind of corporate criminal gig where they have made it so that it's like the government decided these 3 and nobody else can ever compete. And you also think, I don't even think they're competitors because they all work together to ensure that the price of your mobile data, your whatever it is, your home Wi-Fi, they make sure that it stays incredibly high. And that is not normal in around the world. Like if you guys know, I travel a lot, and you can go like 10% of your disposable income on data and Wi-Fi, which in Canada is often super limited, or you have to, they always do a thing. Well, if you want to have the highest speed one, it's a significant price. Actually, it wouldn't cost them any more to just make all of the speeds the same. But they purposely put in a lower speed with a block on it. It's almost like they're holding you, they're purposely holding it down so that you'll pay it. But anyway, no, that's crazy. And that would be one thing to talk about with an independent Alberta, would be to end that and to just have wide open competition and say, whoever can provide this, that's it. It's go as free market as possible so that, you will see the price will come way down. And, there's a lot of countries in the world where, maybe some of you guys even have been to like you'd think the Philippines is a poverty country with the low tech. You'd think Cambodia or even, but actually they pay a very small amount of money and for way more debt. Like even with their low income, you can do the exchange and everything. They're just paying a little bit for all of their Wi-Fi and data, phone data. They have many things they can choose from, and you can get. And some of these countries now, I mean, it's wide open 5G at the maximum. There's no limit on download. There's no data limits. You can let it fly 24 hours a day, and they're still spending less money. Yes, even relative to their economy and what they earn, they're spending less money than Canadians do. And it's crazy. Like, I just don't know that Canadian, it's like, I feel like I'm going to go broke. Like I got to decide, like, can I get enough food? Or, oh no, I got to pay Rogers. And I don't know what I did, but I did something where now some reason my bill is super high. Did I go over a data limit or something? But whatever these things, that is something that I think, actually, that is something we should be bringing up more and I'm not explaining it that well. Yeah, I was over on Hotch's channel, and I have no idea, guys, how I would put that in the stream. It's okay. I don't know how I would put that in, like make it appear up here or something. But man, he did a great job explaining that. Yeah, I think he called it corporate oligarchy or something. A government enforced monopoly, something like that. And then he did a better explainer of how that is. And it's wrong. And something, that is something, if we could show this difference between how Canada is, and it is the federal government of Canada. That's who's in, and they're doing this on purpose. It's not like we can't Canada, some reason, can't figure out how to do data and internet. No. This is purposely done this way and enforced to stay this way. And that would be something that would be very appealing to the teenagers, teens, I mean, obviously to us too. No, adults should not be paying this kind of money for this kind of limited service. And screw you, there is no other thing for you. You're going to take what you. And by the way, they could make some policy to keep it this way. You can't figure out how to bypass it. You can't get around it. But what did you say here? T-Mobile. Well, that's exactly what would happen. Is you'd have T-Mobile go, oh, we'll figure out how you want to see some low prices and some high bandwidth and we'll figure it out if you guys want to pay, and let them into Alberta. Just let them in and let them go nuts, and they will find ways to dramatically drop that. But I don't think we could do that with the way the federal government runs things, and they run that. That is why we're trying to separate, because there's nothing we can do about it. They have us policy locked, and it's not Alberta can't go. No, it's what do they call it? Canada Communications Department of. It's a federal thing. So yeah, that for sure is like probably that is a big selling point. Sometimes whether we like it or not, there's going to be a lot of Albertans who are going to kind of make that decision based on things like that. They're not there's a percentage of people that are like not that interested in political ideology or a cultural movement, but if they go, yeah, that is stupid. I didn't know that the reason my internet sucks and it's expensive. What do you mean the rest of the world pays less? And this is the type of thing that moves them. So yeah, that's a good point. That's a whole thing we're not looking at. I don't think we're looking into that as much either. We still have yet to predict and to go through some of the benefits to an independent Alberta nation, which is kind of exciting because we're still thinking like, and you know what, like stuff like that, it seems like every day, every week, somebody brings up something else and you go, oh man, like I hadn't even thought of that with Alberta independence. But they'll bring up something like the mobile oligopoly or whatever, whatever Canada's forcing and ensuring happens, breaks down, and a whole freedom of communications comes through. You'll go, yeah, you know what? That's another thing I never even thought of. But actually, that too also would go to a lot of other examples of free market. Like, I just wonder, like, just think about that. If Alberta is an independent nation, it could have flights. So there's something, maybe airline price. This is another thing that's very strange with Canada. And it's, again, the federal government makes it this way. It's not really it's not the free market choosing it. But have you guys ever looked like how insanely expensive it is to go from, let's say you're in Vancouver, you're in Calgary, you're in, the western part of Canada, and okay, I got to go to Toronto, I got to go to Montreal, or whatever. There's something in Toronto. I'm going to go there and protest something. The airline prices are crazy. Like it's cheaper for you to get on a plane, fly up to around the North Pole. Oh, I guess my hand is around Alaska, Russia. Keep going, and sometimes they do transatlantic now. But the point being, you can go to somewhere in Southeast Asia and it would cost you less money than from Calgary to Toronto, and vice versa. I think Toronto, if you were in Toronto and you want to come to the West. So I wonder too if an independent nation of Alberta, much like allowing T-Mobile and these, the big American, phone data people to come in and compete in a true free market, in a real free market, maybe airlines could do something. But what else could too? I mean, there could be a lot of things like that. Supermarket of the USA, because there could be Mexican company open market. No longer the federal government of Canada it's not really a free market. It's